Hello, welcome to your yoga practice. Today we're going to be doing a tapas vinyasas practice. So tapas, not the fun, cute little hors d'oeuvres or foods maybe that you might be thinking of. Tapas is actually one of the core foundational principles of yoga. And what tapas means is discipline, motivation, commitment to yourself, commitment to the body, commitment to the spiritual practice. So tapas is sort of the flame or the fire that burns away imperfections, that burns away obstructions so that we can better see our clear, unique, and divine path in front of us. So we're going to channel some of that tapas today. This is going to be a very quick moving, a very strengthening, energizing practice that we'll move through today. So let's get started. So we're going to get started right away in downward facing dog together. So let's bring the palms, press down strong into the mat. As you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, and press into the heels. Good, and we'll still give ourselves a moment of stillness here in the beginning of our practice to just check in with ourselves, check in with the body. Start to arrive on the mat. Even though we are physically here on the mat, sometimes the mind takes a moment to catch up. So just take a few breaths here. Letting everything else fall to the side. Dedicating this time to your practice. And let's inhale, lift the left leg up nice and high behind you, 3-limb dog. Just stretch out through the toes, press down nice and strong into the palms. And then exhale, release. Let's take the right side, inhale, lift the leg, 3-limb dog. And exhale, release. And we'll inhale, look forward towards your hands, and exhale, bring feet to hands, forward fold at the top of your mat here. And take a moment, release all the way through the crown of the head, maybe gently swaying side to side. Beginning to move into the body. And then let's come to stillness here. Halfway lift, inhale, breath, hands on the shins, nice flat back. And exhale, release. Let's bend the knees, come all the way up to stand. You can draw the hands out to the sides, reach up towards the sky. Bring the hands down to your heart, samastitihi. Good, let's get right into it, shall we? We'll inhale, take the hands up nice and high, breathe in. And exhale, float forward, forward fold. We're gonna halfway lift, inhale, breath here. And exhale, step back to plank pose. We're gonna take a moment here in our plank pose. I'm both excited and sorry to inform you, we're gonna do quite a bit of ab connection here today. So I'm gonna take a moment and find the low belly. I know, Sierra, I know exactly where my low belly is, but find it energetically, right at the base of the pelvis, maybe where you imagine your sacral chakra to be, and find that connection. Right? We're going to find that strength, that stability there. Good, one more breath in here. Good, let's exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Cobra pose, inhale, press into the palms, lift the heart, lift the chest. Exhale, release, take it back to downward facing dog. 2 big full breaths here, inhaling fully. Exhaling completely. Good, finding that fire of tapas in the breath. Let's look forward towards your hands. Inhale, breath. And exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, release. Come all the way up to stand. Big breath in, stamp down through the heels, reach up through the fingers. Hands to heart, exhale. Good, one more, breathe in, reach up. And exhale, fold. Good, finding that rhythm of your breath here to guide your movement. Halfway lift. And exhale, take it back, plank pose. Again, take a moment here in plank, firm up the low belly, find that connection with the root. Let's exhale, lower down onto the forearms. Forearm plank. Drop the belly, reach back through the heels, soften the back of the neck, breathe. Come back, plank pose. You got it, we got one more just like that. Exhale, come down, forearm plank. Good, inhale, plank pose. You got it, one more breath here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Let's breathe in, cobra pose. Open the heart, feel that compression in the low back. And exhale, downward facing dog. And again, 2 full big breaths here. So I want you to find some motivation, some dedication to yourself here today during this practice. Even in the times when you feel like maybe you can't keep going, right? You're inclined to quit. See if you can just step past that a little bit. Look forward, inhale, breath. Feet to hands, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, release. Come all the way up, inhale. And hands to heart. Beautiful. We'll take it down one more time. Breathe in, reach up, and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale. Come back, plank pose. Come all the way down into your vinyasa. No forearm plank here. Open up the heart as you breathe in. And exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's lift the right leg up high in the sky. 3-limb dog, breathe in. As you exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Hug the shin up off of the mat as you puff the back body up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, shoot the leg back out. Inhale, take the knee to the right elbow. Breathe in. Exhale, shoot it back. Good. Left side, inhale. And shoot it back. Good. One more time through center. Big inhale. Hug the thigh in towards the chest. And exhale. Place the right foot down between your hands. Good. Spin onto the ball of the back foot. We're going to come up and open ourselves all the way up to the left edge of your mat. Come to a wide-legged stance here. Good. So all 10 toes face out diagonally. Bring the hands onto the hips. We're going to take some goddess squats here. So inhale, reach the hands up nice and high. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, sit down low. Good. Inhale, stretch up and out. And exhale, bend elbows, bend knees. Take 2 more just like that. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, draw it down. Last one. Good. Reach up, inhale. Set up for triangle pose here. Left toes face to the left, right toes face forward. Arms draw out beside you, and exhale, hinge from the hips. Bring the right hand down to the right shin. Good. You can look down at the floor or up towards the sky. Just feel that left side body extend forward towards the top of your mat as you take one more breath here. Good. We'll lift ourselves back up, bend the front knee, find warrior 2. Gazing nice and strong over the front fingertips. Let's exhale, take it back to peaceful warrior. Reach the right hand up and back. Extending into the right side body here. Good, we'll float back forward, warrior two. And then we're gonna come into half moon from here, a little bit of a balance and playtime. So bring the left hand onto the left hip. You're going to bring the right hand out onto the floor in front of you. Maybe hop that back foot in a little bit to help you. Right palm presses down into the mat and press down through the right heel to lift the left foot off of the mat. Try to stack the left hip on top of the right and then the left shoulder on top of the right. Flex out through the back heel and allow yourself to wiggle and wobble here a little bit. Let's take one more breath. Good. From here, release the left hand down towards the floor. Standing splits for a breath. Left leg stays lifted. You can fold in, nose towards your knee if you like. And then bend the left knee. Place the left foot down behind the right. So you're going to be in a twisted forward fold here. Right leg in front of left. Good. Take a moment, extend the chest forward, almost like you were in a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold in. And let yourself relax a little bit here. It's okay also if your hands are not touching the floor here. If you want to bring the ground a bit closer, you can bring some blocks or maybe some thick books underneath you. But just make sure you're in a space where you can find some comfort here. And we'll take one more breath. Good. Inhale, begin to lift the gaze. To unwind, we'll step the left foot back long behind you. Find a lunge position here. Take a breath, feel that back thigh open up, maybe draw the heart forward a bit. Good, both palms press down strong into the mat. Take a full breath in, and exhale, shoot the right leg back to meet the left. Good, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower down vinyasa. You can come up to cobra pose, maybe upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 full big breaths to reset here. Good, let's take second side here. Lift the left leg up high in the sky, breathe in, and then hug thigh towards the midline, shin lifts up, big strong breath, belly strong. Exhale, shoot the leg back out. Inhale to the left elbow. Exhale back. Inhale right. Exhale back. Center one more time, you got it. Big breath in, hug the thigh, and exhale, place that left foot down. Right heel comes down, setting up for goddess on the second side, so windmill your arms up and open to the right. Turn all 10 toes out, hands onto the hips. We'll inhale, reach the hands up nice and high towards the sky, take up space, and then exhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees. Good, 3 more, use your breath here. Press up with an inhale and draw the energy down with exhale. Good, still feel that connection at that base, that root in the low belly. Last one. Good, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Trikonasana, triangle pose towards the front. So left toes face forward, arms stretch out. As you exhale, hinge from the hips. Let the left hand come down, right hand can reach up. Good, and spiral the heart open and up towards the sky. All the while keeping that back foot pressed down really actively in the mat. Good. Let's hinge back up. Bend the front knee, find warrior two. Good, breathe here again, low belly engaged, so hug the belly button back towards the spine, tailbone drops down. Let's open the palms up, big inhale breath, and exhale, take it back for peaceful warrior. Keep the bend strong in that front knee. Inhale, come forward, warrior two. Coming into half moon from here. So draw the left hand down onto the floor. Right hand can start on the hip. Maybe hop the right foot in a bit. Get the left hand into a stable position on the mat. And then as you're ready, slowly start to lift the right leg up. Flex the right foot. Stacking the hips, stacking the shoulders. Wherever you are in this pose, even if it's on the ground, just take a moment to play and have fun. Good, one more inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, standing splits. Take a moment to halfway lift, extend the chest forward, and exhale, fold. 2 big breaths here, you guys got it. Remember, motivation, dedication to creating your best self here. Good. Begin to lift the gaze and exhale, step the right foot behind the left. Twisted forward fold. Maybe take a moment to extend forward and exhale, fold down and in. Relax through the back of the neck. Maybe shaking it out, nodding no, nodding yes. And just take a moment to take a load off here. Let's lift up halfway, breathe in. And then exhale, step the right foot back to find lunge pose. So bend into the left knee. Hands can stay down on the mat. Just draw the heart forward, lift the back thigh up. Good, palms find the mat. Big full breath in. Exhale, left foot comes back to meet the right, plank pose. Good, breathe in. And exhale, lower down through your vinyasa. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 big breaths here. Downward facing dog, child's pose is also an option for you. Whatever shape would feel most restorative to you here. Wherever you are, just notice your breath. And inhale, look forward between your hands, and exhale, draw shoulders over wrists, plank pose. Good, you guys got it. This is our last little push here. So lower down onto forearms, forearm plank, interlace the hands, press strong into the elbows. Crown of the head extends forward. We're gonna lift the left foot and then the right foot up off the mat, one at a time. So inhale, keep the foot flexed, lift the left toes up, and release. Right foot, release. Left, release. Right, release. 2 more rounds, both sides, you got it. Keep breathing. No, I'm here with you the whole time. Also struggling, we got it. Good, plank pose. And downward facing dog. Breathe. And let's inhale, draw forward, plank pose, low belly strong. Exhale, forearm plank. Good, keep that low belly lifted up away from the mat, nice and strong. This time we're going to exhale, lift the left toes up off the mat and draw your heel towards your left elbow out to the side. You got it, back to center. Right side, lift the toes, draw the foot over to the right elbow. And back, you got it. Left and right. Use your breath. Keep that low belly down. And right. One more time, both sides, you got it. Good. Plank pose, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe. Let it go. One more breath here. You got it, just one more exercise together. Inhale, draw yourself forward, plank pose. Staying in plank pose for some mountain climbers here. So as you inhale, left knee draws in towards the elbow and back. Right and back. Left and back. Right and back. 3 more rounds, both sides, you got it. Move with your breath. Last one. Good, downward facing dog. And release down onto the knees. Find a child's pose. Good job, you guys. I know some of that stuff is not very fun sometimes. But that's that fire. That's that dedication. That's that motivation, the ability for us to persevere and work through even when sometimes we don't feel like it. Give yourself a few breaths of rest here. And begin to press into the palms. Slowly walk the torso back over the hips. Come to sit. Whew. Good job, you guys. Well-deserved rest coming your way. And let's lower down onto the back. Draw the knees in towards the chest. If you'd like, you can take a moment to just gently rock yourself side to side. We're going to release the right foot down onto the mat. Take the left heel, cross it over for figure 4 pose. So place the left ankle on the right knee, sending the left knee forward. Now maybe this is enough of a stretch for you here today. That's fine. Just hang out and relax. If you'd like, lift that right foot off the mat. Draw both knees in towards the chest. You can interlace your hands either behind the right calf or around in front, grabbing onto the right shin. Flex the left foot here. Allow your arms to grow heavy and just settle in. Now we get that period where we get to reap the benefits from our hard work. And maybe you feel that tingling, that warmth, maybe some soreness already in the body. I know through this process we've helped to cleanse and purify the body a little bit. Gently release the right foot down. Place the left foot down onto the mat, release the hands down by your sides, and let the knees just fall to one side and then the other. Just gently windshield wipering the legs side to side. And then come back to stillness when you're ready. Placing the right ankle this time on top of the left knee, flex the foot and press the right knee forward. Again, your choice, you can stay here or lift the left foot up off the mat. And releasing the hands wherever they feel best. Maybe sending the breath into that right hip, helping to release some of that tension there. And while we're at it, maybe releasing some of the tension around the face. Maybe letting the forehead relax. The brows can unfurrow. The jaw and the cheeks. And just let yourself settle in here. Softly release as you're ready. Uncrossing the legs, again release the hands out to your sides and gently let the knees fall side to side. Starting to slow down. And when you're ready, bring the knees back up to stillness and let them extend out long in front of you. Taking up lots of space here. So maybe letting the legs stretch out to the corner edges of the mat and your arms come out nice and wide to the sides. Palms face up towards the sky, fingertips spread apart. Then allow yourself to take this space for relaxation that you need and that you deserve. As you settle in here, allowing the last little bits of muscles in the body to release. And find your Shavasana. And softly begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Bend the knees, drawing them in towards the chest. You can take one final squeeze of the knees in towards the heart, rocking side to side. Eventually rolling all the way over. Resting the head on the bicep, just taking a moment in stillness here. And press down into the palm. Gently come back up to a seat. Close the eyes for just a moment. And let's bring our hands up against our hearts. Taking a moment of gratitude for this internal fire that we all have, this ability to persevere, and honoring the dedication to our practice. And I thank you all so much for joining me on your mat and in your practice today. Jai, thank you, thank you, thank you.